And now, it's time for everyone's favorite topic, safety. Okay, I'm lying. It's not even my own favorite topic. However, there are some hazards on these routes that we'd like to point out in this video. But before we do that, let's review the course markings. There are 5 marked routes, but we're only using 2 colors. So let's talk about what those 2 colors mean. Most markings will be in green. The dot over the letter I indicates the direction to follow. Blue blazes means some thought may be required. There are 2 situations where the blue blazes are used. Either a split in the routes, as shown here, or routes where riders will be going in 2 different directions along the route. Generally, blue indicates the shorter route at a split, or the inbound route where routes overlap. Okay, for the next 30 seconds, I'm going to quickly go through a list of safety points, and then we'll discuss the specific hazards on these routes. Helmets are required. Check your air, check your brakes, check your quick releases. Stay on the right side of the road. If your front wheel falls off the road, don't try to get back up. Get all the way off, slow down, and then carefully re-enter the roadway. Cross railroad tracks perpendicularly. Look ahead for obstacles so you won't have to make sudden changes of direction. Be predictable by following the rules of the road. As part of a group, no more than 2 abreast. Call out hazards such as "Ho!" or "Great." Pass on the left and call out "Good morning." "Eat my dust" is occasionally acceptable. If you pass on the right side, let them know you're on the inside. Call out intentions to turn, stop, or slow. Hand signals are good when you may not be heard. If you need to stop, get all the way off the road. If a car is trying to pass and it is safe for them to do so, drop to single file. Call out "Car back" if you think the group can get the car around. Treat motorists as if they were our SAG support. Occasionally the motorist will be our SAG support. Do not draft someone's wheel unless A. you have experience riding with them, and B. you let them know you're back there. Don't let someone get on your wheel if you don't know them. We don't have enough SAG vehicles if a pace line goes down. Enjoy a draft with your capable friends, but consider those around you may not be comfortable or experienced riding close together. There we go, right at 30 seconds. Now for some route-specific hazards. This shows the 22-mile route, but all routes will encounter an interesting intersection shortly after leaving the first rest stop on White Street at the intersection with Ralph David Abernathy. The blue line shows a recommended path leading from White Street's left turn only lane across RDA to the path trail alongside and just beyond Muse Street. In this image, the path was still under construction but is now ready. Note, however, this hazard illustrated by the red line. Cars in the right lane can turn left as well and may cross your path. Watch for this traffic. All routes will come across a short stretch of gravel road right before entering the Lionel Hampton Trail. This is about 10 miles into the ride. It is not difficult to ride across on skinny tires, but you do want to be careful with your speed. The 22-mile and 47-mile routes will return to town along Peter Street, which has a bridge with a nasty gap. The longer routes do not take Peter Street. Similar gaps, parallel to your direction of travel, are found along Coweta Road, where a bridge crosses a stream. The 75 and 100-mile routes cross this bridge on the Fairburn Loop. If you are at the front of the group, be sure to call them out and lead a safe path. This is at the bottom of a significant downhill, so you'll have good speed at this point. The 62, 75, and 100-mile routes will all pass through the covered bridge. The bridge is a single lane, the surface is wooden, and it's rather dark in there. Keep your tires clear near the center of the planks, running the length of the bridge. If you fall off these planks, you'll likely go down. Although it is at the bottom of a downhill, you want to take this slowly because you'll want the coolness of it all to last longer. Shortly after the bridge, you're at the rest stop, and then the Silver Comet. This multi-use trail is often rather crowded along this stretch. There are lots of walkers, runners, dogs, kids, strollers, and other cyclists to make this a game of dodge 'em. Back off your pace to allow a relaxed stretch of people watching on one of the last flash spots on this ride. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting ABC, and enjoy your ride.